What's up, everybody? We are back with another great what the Elgin? Wake up! What,
Mm.
Nathan? Wake up!
Oh
Wake
shoot!
up!
Hey,
Yeah,
my bad,
yeah,
man.
yeah. It's
It's
time.
been a
You
long
always
night, man.
sleeping. You
It's been a
always
long
sleeping.
day. Been a long day. I'm sorry. Sorry, man. Waiting there for a while.
This is
Mhm.
a fantastic interview, guys. We have a special guest, none other than Nathan D. Simmons, aka
Hey, man.
Elgin, aka Mr. Literally Steal Your Girl, aka Nick Elgin Fury.
Nick Elgin.
Nathan, how's it going today, bro?
Good, man. It's blessed, man. You know, the season finale happened last night. It's. I'm still living in a dream, man. Just wrap my head around it all. But yeah.
Man, look, congratulations to you and the cast. You guys did a fantastic job with the season overall. How does it
Mm.
feel that like now it's done?
It feels good. It feels really good. Like a overwhelming sense of accomplishment. You know, I feel like we actually did something. You know, with the horror genre out there. I feel like this season in particular, we really like left our imprint on the genre and to a lot of people, and that's the best thing anyone can ask for when you're creating something, right?
Oh no, absolutely, absolutely. So, this is the first time I got to talk to you. So, there's a bunch of stuff I would have loved to talk to you about with season 2, but I know people don't care about that. They want to know about now. But I'm
Mhm.
curious though. We did have you come in season 2. You came in fresh off the bus.
Oh yeah.
But now you a whole veteran. So just talk to me about your experience coming onto the show and kind of compare that to what it's like now that you're like a veteran.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Well, for one thing, the nerves were so much like I had so fewer nerves than I did when I first started, like season 2, and I felt like it was like everyone came back so excited. We had this huge hiatus because of the writer's strike and everything, but I feel this time right now, like it was super excited. We really wanted to create, and yeah, I think that was the biggest difference. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, okay. So now you feel good. You get on set.
yeah.
You let me say, do you get your own little coffee now? You got your own little like
Yeah, I
everybody
do. I
sign
got
your name.
I got my routine. You know what I mean? I got my routine. I'm more confident, more you know, more buddy with everyone else on set as well. So I feel super
Okay,
comfortable, man. It's great.
nice.
Great set though. It's a
So
great set.
everybody, like a lot of the cast that I've talked to before, like what I love is the fact that you guys are also so engaged with the fans. Are
Yep.
there any certain things that like, I don't know, any experiences that you've had with the fans, whether it's theories or concepts or thoughts that
Mm.
they have about your character that like you just that stand out to you?
I think the one that stand out to me was like the whole like is Elgin Ellis and Fatima's son. I think that one stood out to me the most. I didn't think it was possible, but then when Fatima got pregnant and stuff, when I was reading the script, I'm like, oh my god, maybe it is happening. Like why is he so connected to this baby? And I feel like that's the one that really stuck with me. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just because all y'all was black and brown and
It's also that part too. Yeah.
like sure, they're all related.
It is.
They
Yeah.
gotta be. So okay, listen, I don't hold nothing back.
Word.
I talk for the peoples.
Mm.
People want to know. You show love that crow shirt. When you gonna change that shirt, man?
Oh my gosh, that's what I have to say. Listen, that shit is stanking, man. It's stanking. One day, maybe season 4, he'll change it. He'll change it, maybe. Like maybe because they took his eye out, they'll give him something different to wear now. Maybe a whole pirate getup or something. But I don't know. I think Elgin just like he must really love crows or something, or like that's his grandmom's shirt, and that's the only thing he just like the only closest thing he has to that. But he does got to change it.
I
He really
love it.
does got to change it.
I love it. I love it. So okay, I think one thing that I also heard and saw online was a lot of people was kind of shocked when they saw you with a beard. People was like, wait a minute, like who is this?
That's my
And to
beard.
me, I'm looking like, okay, look, clean shaven Elgin. He'd be like, excuse me, sir, I'll have your girl home by 8 o'clock. But bearded Elgin, he's like, listen, I'll bring her home whenever I
But
feel
I
like it.
feel like it
So I'm
exactly.
wondering, you think they're gonna let you grow your beard out?
Listen, I hope so. I keep asking John. I'm like, hey John, man, let Elgin grow a beard. Like, let's the town's changing him. He's growing facial hair or something. But no, I really want to get a beard. Like I gotta go, and it's not lined up or anything, so it's really rough. But like, yeah, the beard, that's my comfort, man. That's my comfort.
I feel you. I feel, man, they can feel that in. It's all good. Listen, I feel mine in. I understand.
Yeah.
So
you know,
okay,
Elgin also too, if I could say Elgin too, like
yeah,
he you know, he likes to be kept, you know, and he's still coming just to himself, you know, he's still on that end of puberty. Like I didn't get my beard until I was like what 22, 23, something like that, like start actually coming in. And yeah, I think Elgin, you know, maybe as time goes on, you know, something start to pop up a little bit.
I support the beard gang. I'm with it. I'm
I
with
like
it.
You got some crazy goatee though. I'm gonna try to style mine like that. I just gotta get this to connect.
You're gonna need a couple more years. This took me a while. What would you say, in your opinion, is probably the biggest misconception about your character? Like, what do people get wrong about Elgin, do you think? Or maybe just misunderstand?
I think what people get wrong or misunderstand about Elgin is I think a lot of people think he's, I guess, possessed. I don't believe he's possessed. I believe he just really believes in himself, you know, and like in that he has a purpose to like benefit everyone else that are living in town. That's what I personally believe. Yeah.
Okay, because yeah, I was curious about how he started and how he kind of ended, and I was just wondering, I don't know, maybe if you have some insight on like what made him just believe everything so much, because I know before he was like, I went to church with my grandma, but didn't really believe like that. But then, bro, you believe a whole dead scary lady blowing hot breath on your neck and stuff? Like, what do you think contributed to that change for him?
I think it's the like the realness, the reality of the situations. You know, you can believe in something with, you know, with faith, you know, believe with your heart and things. But I think like that the camera really did help him make that next step, because it was like physical, like he could feel it, you know, like he could see the photo of the cabin or whatever. Goes to the cabin and there's Fatima, you know what I mean? Like things just started to connect a lot easier, even with his dreams. You know, he had to believe in a dream, and if they were real or not. But like he could feel the kimono woman, he could smell her breath, like he could see the camera, like it would go off without him touching it, and show things that weren't in the room that actually led to something. And I think that was the time for him, you know, like even though it could have been misleading in a way, however which way you see it, but I think it's like it's that he could actually feel and touch, and like with the senses. This woman, yeah.
Okay. So, like, have you had time to actually watch the finale?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, what were like your favorite moments watching it? Because I know it's different being in it, but what was your favorite moment just watching it, like, as a fan?
Oh shoot. Oh my god, yes. I love the moment with I want to say the character names, like Jim, Jade, and Tabitha. I love that moment when they all realized that like Tabitha and Jade actually had a relationship like many times over and over again. And like Jim was just left there like what's going on, you know? Like you know, like wait, you had his child. Like that moment for me, that was like incredible. Like I think the performances were great, and when I read it, I was like what the F is going on? But when I watched it, it really even hit me more, like in a guttural sense. Yeah, that was like for me. I don't know why, that was one of my favorite moments. And also, the man in yellow. I knew it was coming, and for some reason, when he popped up on that hill, that still terrified me. Like that terrified me. Yeah.
Do you haven't, because I know you guys don't know what happens in the future, and that's fine.
No,
so now we can
speculate.
Do you have any theories on who is this man in yellow?
Oh man, that's hard, man. I don't know. I don't know. I think I do think he lives underneath the town. Like I think all of the creatures in that tunnel. I think if you keep following past those creatures, you eventually find the man in yellow. That's what I think. But that's coming from like a fan, not like
no.
I know
That's
something.
cool. Listen, your theory is good as anybody else's at this point.
Thank you.
Nobody knows.
No, but some people have some good theories, man. I can tell you, like some people got some good theories, like really good.
No, for sure. And I mean, maybe this is gonna be a little biased, but like, what would you say was your favorite scene on set, whether you're in it or not? Like, what was your favorite to just kind of watch? or to be
Oof.
in?
On set to watch or to be in? Like, if I talk for myself, it's definitely working with Harold. That scene with Harold was
Mm.
intense. That was like that was a big day. That was like, he's an incredible actor, man. Like, I was doing my thing, but like he like made it so much easier because like there came a point during the day where I actually thought he was actually gonna kill me, like that he actually hated me, and yeah, it was surreal. I enjoyed it. It was super fun.
Hey, at least he didn't call you a ninja like he did Father Kachi, because everybody is sitting there talking about,
Yeah.
like, man, he called him a ninja, didn't he?
It came out. I think I forgot to ask him that yesterday. It came out a little. He did. I think he did. I'm like, oh, shit, he's changing now. He's
The
changing.
captions didn't want to catch it, but I'm like, we caught it. We caught it. So okay, let me just clear this up. Elgin is alive, right? Like
Yeah.
after what happened, he's still alive, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's still.
Okay, okay. So because I
His
saw
eyes
some
been
people
on.
was like, I don't know what's going, y'all. It's
Yeah.
done. He's
But
alive.
hey, but this is from,
Yeah,
I'm as of when I finish my contract, I'm still alive. But
yeah.
season 4 comes around, some crazy stuff can go down. So
Ain't nothing guaranteed. Ain't
it's
nothing
straight,
guaranteed.
yeah, straight up.
So let me ask you this. So like after Elgin just went through this crazy experience, how do you think that's going to affect him personally moving forward?
Ooh, yeah, it's good. I think he's gonna have less trust in people. Yeah, I think he's gonna come to a moment where he really does feel alone. Um, the one person I feel like he had a connection with took his eyeball out, and ironically, I think out of every single person who was forced to do something evil on the show, I think he's the only one that really suffered the consequences of his actions. Like Fatima just got put in a shed, Sarah got put in the bottom of a church, and he got his eye taken out. Right, so I feel like he's gonna feel uh, alone on his journey, and maybe he's gonna trust the things, or if he sees any more dreams, I feel like he's gonna trust them less, which may have some negative consequences because of that.
Mm. Do you think Elgin can go full villain? I mean, he already half pirate. Like, can he go full villain, or do you think maybe that's just not in his character? I don't know.
I don't know. I would like it. I would like it. I think a part of me would like for Elgin to get his lick back, but
Ooh.
I think the genuineness of Elgin. I think he's still just gonna be that sweet little kid that don't want to cause no trouble and wants to help who he can. But yeah, I want him to get his lick back, and just a
Okay.
little bit, just a little bit.
Okay. So listen. Elgin has crossed paths with a couple of people in that last episode.
Mm-hmm.
What's it gonna be like? So let's just I'll name them in order, and I want to know your thoughts on what you think their interactions will be like. What do you think is gonna be like when Elgin crosses paths with Ellis?
I think we gotta have a fight scene. I think so.
Oh,
I feel like Ellis has some anger and rage that he wants to put out. Like he already gripped Elgin up. Like if it wasn't for Boyd or Sarah, I think Ellis would have had his way with Elgin. But like, yeah, I think it's gonna be nasty.
man, the moment
Yeah.
you said that, I already had a follow-up question, but I'm glad you said it. Who gonna win that fight?
You should see Fatima's belly. Okay.
Oh shoot, man.
Who gonna win that? I don't trust Ellis's hands. I don't
Listen,
know.
I know, but like the thing is, Ellis is like invulnerable. Like he gets stabbed and it's up the next day. Like some Wolverine type stuff. But yeah, I gotta say Ellis just because no matter how much damage I put on him, he's just gonna keep healing and swinging back, right? Yeah.
And I feel like Elgin got that. He got that like big, innocent kid, strong strength. Like
He
that kid
does.
that you just don't want to mess with. You know, you just make
when you make him mad.
Time.
When you make him mad that he's busting everybody's move.
Okay, so we got Ellis. What's gonna happen when he sees Boyd?
Oof. That's a big one. I think Elgin always was scared of Boyd, but I feel like I think he's going to continue to be scared. I think he may have a bit of like hatred inside of him, or disdain towards him. I still believe Elgin thinks that if they didn't go and interfere, that they would be able to go home in a way. But yeah, I think he'll have some disdain, but I feel like he'll try to keep his distance even more from him. He's still scared of the guy.
Good. Okay. Well, what about Sarah?
Oh my God. Jeez. Maybe Sarah would take care of Elgin, and then the bond will get closer. Maybe. But no, I don't know. I feel like that's a good question, man. Like, that's a good question. I want Sarah and Elgin to develop a relationship. They're the two weirdos in the group, but I feel like Elgin's not going to want to do anything more with her. I think he won't forgive her for what she did, because she understands what they go through, and like she did something I feel might have been more extra than she needed to. Elgin feels that way. But
you think that trauma will bond them more?
In a way, yes. I think there's opportunity for that. That's what I would like. But I also feel like Elgin may not forgive her. Yeah, for what she did. Yeah.
Hey, listen, you take my eyeball, we're gonna have problems. So I understand.
You're lying. You're lying. They can't get it back. You even like keep it around. That thing's gone.
So last but not least, what's up with Elgin and Fatima? Because y'all live in the same house.
Yeah. Oof. I think Fatima gonna hate Elgin with a passion. Like, that was a traumatic birth she gave, and she knows what like came out of it, right? I really do think she's gonna hate Elgin. I think he's gonna be apologetic and try to get back into good graces, but I do feel like there's no saving that relationship.
See, like this is the drama I want to see. I want to see them awkward faces, them awkward tension.
I think Elgin and Randall may come close together, because that hospital scene, they came to terms a little bit. So I feel like maybe Elgin and Randall make amends and go on a little adventure.
That, because they've both been victims
of Boyd
of this place.
Yeah.
I like that. So you had mentioned about how like what happens after, especially with the birth. My question is, what do you think Elgin's gonna feel like when he finds out, if he finds out that the baby was actually Smiley and it was a demon monster the whole time? Like, what do you think how's that gonna affect him?
Man. I think he's gonna doubt himself. I think it's gonna cause doubt, in my mind, what I'm thinking now is the man in yellow is starting to come. Is going to start coming around. I feel like if he's getting any dreams about those moments, about certain people maybe being killed, he's not going to say anything or do anything. He's not going to trust those dreams. And also, on the other hand, I feel once he sees what he's done, he may try to like excommunicate himself in a way. Maybe go into the woods. Maybe try allow the monsters to get to him. You know what I mean? Like, he may try some shenanigans like that. And they'll be like, depressing. But
so, are there any other characters that you'd like to see? I know you mentioned Randall. I don't know if that's the top, but like, are there any other characters you'd like to see Elgin interact with on the show?
Yeah, Marielle. I know, because like Marielle helped him the minute he got off the bus, right? He helped him through his traumatic experience. So I'd love to catch up with Marielle. And I know because Marielle's also had a negative experience with the island, with the town. So I would love to catch up with Marielle. Yeah, definitely Marielle.
Now people gonna be like, see, it's all connected to Lost. He said the island.
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I just speak all the time. I just say that. I know. It's terrible. It's terrible.
I know.
I used to love that show too. I call everything The Island.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's funny because I almost thought you were going to say Jade, because I don't think I've seen, or maybe I don't know. I don't think I've seen Jade and Elgin interact.
That is true. I would like that too. I got some theories in my head which might be interesting because of how Jade's interacted.
Share them theories, bro.
Oh, okay. Well, I say if you go back and watch the season, like all the seasons again, one thing one person that kept popping up was someone that looked kind of similar to some features that Elgin has, and Jade would keep, running into this person. That person would keep trying to approach Jade. And so I want to know like what that is about, and I'd love to, maybe they have an interaction. I might as well say it. Like I don't know, people look it up, but like for example, the Confederate or soldier, the one-eyed Confederate soldier and the one-eyed like skull drinking person, like those people always seem to be approaching Jade, and maybe now if time is different, things are changing. That entity is now Elgin, who Elgin is, and he is going to approach Jade. That's
you know what? That's I've seen that theory that that Elgin was the Civil War soldier,
yeah.
but it does make me wonder, especially since Elgin was not good with blood, but then all of a sudden he's strapped up like a heron, professional. I'm like, bro, you gonna be drinking that bloody Kool-Aid? Like, is this what we do? I like that theory though. I do like that theory. So are there any favorite moments behind the scenes just from second season, third season that you'd like to just kind of share?
I can say behind the scenes, the show is always so funny. I feel like that should be shot as itself as its own like sitcom. I love hanging out. Like Hannah and Peggy, they always get me in trouble. Like I'm always never where they need me to be to bring me on set because I'm hanging out with them doing TikToks or going on adventures or whatever. But also, I think the funniest moment was when Cortion and Ricky got like most of the cast in trouble because they stole some of the Greens like ATVs and just started driving them all around set. And it was the funniest thing ever. Like, and they picked up Avery. Who else was in there? I think Hannah was in there too. And they just driving all around. Yeah. That was funny.
Oh, that is hilarious. Yeah. Yes, you're right. We do need those blooper reels. Someone's got to be shooting all of that. I would love to see that. So, okay. Elgin has obviously a special connection to this place. I mean, the moment he got there, he was having dreams. He was having seizures. He's talking to dead kimono ladies. What would you like to see more with Elgin's character in the future season? Like, do you want more weird stuff, more character stuff? Like, what would you want to see him kind of do or go through?
I want more character stuff. I do. I want to like go deeper into like who he is and where he comes from. Like, I think there's a great chance if anyone's listening who's like a writer, like, because he hit rock bottom, the sense of identity could be gone. So I really want to like go into who he is more character wise. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think there's a lot to explore there because I mean, again, this was very revealing to me just seeing him do all these things that I didn't have Elgin as the antagonist on my bingo card at all. So to see that was really refreshing because this was somebody I was like, nah, I'm Team Elgin. Now I'm like, man, I don't know.
Still be on my team. No, still be on my team. I think it's a master plan. I think Elgin just has a master plan. I think one way. I don't think he's wrong yet. I think maybe down the line,
Okay. Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, man. Just to wrap up, like, I know you got some other projects and things going on. Is there anything that you'd like to promote? Anything that we'd like to, that we can look forward to?
Yeah. So, first thing I want to promote is a sitcom back. Like, I'm from a place called Nova Scotia, Preston, Nova Scotia. That's my hometown, and we did the first like black sitcom from that part of Canada and that province we call it. And I want to promote that. It's called 0 to 60. It's really funny. It was a fun time doing it. My friend Alexandra McLean, she co-produced and wrote it with a comedian, Jonathan Torrens. And the experience was great. And I heard the edits have been turned out nice. And it's supposed to be airing around May. And the other thing is it's Christmas time, A few years ago, I wrote my first Christmas song with my friend named Pete, called The Best Time of the Year. And I'm writing another one with another buddy of mine named Harms. You can find him on Spotify, Harms So Hype. He's dropping an EP, and I helped write, a song on that project too, which is coming out. I think like second week of December, I believe. But yeah.
Man, let me find out Elgin can carry a tune. You sing, you rap, like what do you do?
I sing a little bit. Yeah, I do sing a little bit. I play bass a lot too. So
okay.
I'm a musician, man,
Are we gonna see some of that in the show? Because I know Jade, David, he's a musician, and we saw him with the violin. Like
we're cutting that up. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe. Hey, listen, John knows. Like we all usually be surprised. The amount of people that can sing in the show. Harold can sing. Oh my gosh, Ricky
And
plays
dance.
any.
And
Listen,
dance.
oh, and dance. I get that. Chloe can dance. Who Marielle can sing. Ricky can sing. Ricky's on a Disney show
I
singing.
didn't know that.
Yes, on a Disney show singing. Yeah, look him up. Look
Okay.
at IMDb. Pega
I
can sing.
will
Me and
now.
Pega sing all the time together. Even John, the showrunner, he has a voice of an angel. Yes.
Get out of here.
No, yes, a voice of an angel. I heard him. We had a karaoke night, the whole cast. I was listening to and AJ Simmons. Oof.
AJ. Now I know AJ. He was a dancer, right? Or
Yeah, he's a b-boy. He's a b-boy. Yeah.
I didn't know he could sing too.
That boy can sing. Yeah.
Wow.
I think
Okay, so
I've been saying we need a musical.
I was gonna say we need a from musical, clearly.
We do.
Clearly. No, that is awesome. Hey, Nathan, thank you so much, man, for taking the time today to talk to me and the rest of the family. Like I said, you did a fantastic job of especially making me not like your character. That's just a testimony to how good your performance is. But thank you so much. Definitely looking forward to season 4 and way more of your character as well, man. But thank you so much.
Man, thank you. Man, it's always a pleasure talking with you, man. Till next time, you don't hate me too much. You have me back on in the future, But yeah.
I got you, bro. I got you. If you're new here and you like what you see, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss out the next time I drop a video. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.